Hi, bitches. What's good? What's good? It's been a week. I hope last week's card reading in Spanish was bomb. This week, I'm doing the reading in English. I got this new deck and I'm super excited for it. It's the Scion Tarot. Bam! It's backwards. And then the Scion Sigils. I never mixed both decks up, but that's what I did for this reading. So, anyways, let's take a moment to reconnect with ourselves. It's been a busy week. And this coming week is intense with all this Virgo energy, Virgo full moon or new moon, and the forthcoming eclipse that everyone's talking about online. So take a minute, take a deep breath in, and as you're breathing in, I want you to call in all parts of you back into your body and repeat just that literally. I call all parts of my body, all parts of my spirit, all parts of my emotions and mind back into my body. Breathe in. Remembering that nothing is more important than this present moment. You have agreed to be here for however long. Take what you need. Plant some new seeds. So just be here. So, anyways, now that we're all fully back, let's do this reading. I've been shuffling it nonstop. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start pulling some cards out. This one flew out, the movement card. There's a lot of energy, a lot of things are changing. We have some options up in the air. I know some homies who got me as an option. And this week is all about clarifying those feelings. We have the seven, the eight of wands. So there's a lot of forward movement. Be careful with illusions, as I was mentioning. Yeah, let's pause real quick and think about that notion of being chosen, right? Do we need to be chosen from anyone or anything outside of ourselves? And by ourselves, I mean our bodies, spirits, and our God consciousness, our connection to God and God choosing us. Therefore, that's why we fucking manifested. And for those that don't know me, when I'm speaking on God, I'm speaking on the creator, the universe, all benevolent spirit guides, ancestors who are moving us along, who have paved the way for us to be here. So this week we got some sketch energy, right? We got some movement, we got some really fiery, compassionate, creative energy that's stirring the pot in a good way, right? So this movement is good essentially, and there's a lot of good creative energy coming out of it, but just be wary of illusions. Like, don't get hung up on anything. Just accept everything for a ride. Even in your creative projects, if you're working on something, you finally made choices, forward momentum, but don't let yourself be hung up and think, like, pigeonhole yourself into something in particular. Like, always move with consciousness and groundedness. Make sure you're thinking about things. And then there's the silence card, right? When we start getting really wrapped up in the illusion of things, we get that frenetic mind that's overthinking, that's super speedy. You don't have time to discern what is for you and what isn't. So giving yourself silence, it's giving hermit energy. Giving yourself that moment to pause, to reflect on the movement that you've made thus far, all of the progress that you've made, and then just, again, be weary of illusion. And let's think about the word illusion, because I'm not sensing necessarily that it's like a bad thing. It's just sometimes, right, things are a little bit better than they are. And it might be our excitement, our loneliness, our tiredness, right? Sometimes when we're really tired and something rolls up that like aligns with what we've been wanting, we're just like, oh my gosh, thank God, now I can rest, right? Like, now I can let go of control. Now I can stop doing what I'm supposed to do, right? We're always looking for excuses to not be committed to where we're going and what we're doing. So maintain that forward momentum. Maintain that chariot energy, full throttle. You know what you want. You know where you're going. Things are piecing together. Don't get wrapped up with anything that's going to distract you from that momentum, and return to silence as often as you can. Oops, this one wanted to come out. It's the Wheel of Fortune upside down. No, perdón. It's the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups speaks on options. Like, you can't forget you got options. So let's start there. I'm getting like, right at the beginning, I mentioned I was an option. I know I'm an option for some people, bitch. I got options too, right? Like, what zooming out, right? When you zoom out, you get more clear on what you actually want, what you're feeling, where your spirit is guiding you. I pulled the Seven of Cups upside down. So you keep telling yourself you don't have options. You keep getting stuck in the same sketch, in the same concept, in the same relationship, partnership, job, you name it. Like, you're in the same situation all the time, when clearly recently you've been seeing all the movement you've been making, right? Towards grandeur, a different life. Lean into that. Don't limit your options. We got the Three of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands reversed. Three of Wands really speaks on that trinity, like getting right with yourself. Like, she's a really dope ass baddie. Look at her with that green hair, and that, like, one of them's a broom, one of the wands is a broom. She's just chilling. I love this deck. She's fierce. She's looking to the future, and we may not know where we're going. Let's get that straight. We may not know where we're going. All of us don't, right? We have to develop that relationship with the unknown, right? And so, to be able to confront the unknown, we got to just be right with ourselves. So, stay right with you. The Queen of Wands is also speaking on this notion of fertility. We keep thinking, oh, more is better. Like, yes, we may have like more options, and that's cute, right? But also, like, you are already enough with what you got. Like, you're already abundant, and you've been feeling it. You sit down sometimes and just look around, and you feel, damn, I have all of these things I've been working for. Like, I keep thinking there's lack, but there's actually no lack. I've been asking for certain things and they haven't manifested, but look at all this other stuff I got. Like, you can feel the way in which you're making space. You're making space for what is the abundance that you are calling forth in your life. So that's the Queen of Wands reverse. She's just like, baby, like you're not operating like a queen right now. You're giving page energy. You're giving, like, I don't know, Five of Wands. Like, you're doing too much. Slow down. Slow down. Your progress thus far is cute. It's clean. Don't be pulled by illusions. Get right with yourself. If you're feeling imbalances, I'm sensing a lot of imbalances recently. Like folks are overusing their brain power. Remember, the brain is a GPS. It listens to the spirit. The spirit wants its throne. Spirit wants to feel like you got its back. Like, you're listening to the little spiritual breadcrumbs it gives you. And then it gives you more for you to be emotionally, materially, physically, not physically, emotionally abundant in the ways that you want. Right? So you got to get right with your body. Are you doing your little Pilates? Are you eating right? Are you touching fruit? Are you going outside? You know, there's so many questions. And there's simple questions too that you got to just ask yourself and be honest with. Like, are you moving your body? We are animals. Like, we need to move our body. Like, we've sensationalized this notion of like working out. Like, what the I'm not calling in more work, bitch. I'm abundant. Like, I'm gonna go for a walk, and that walk is gonna be so good. Mind you, there's a lot of research that shows that walking is literally one of the best and fastest operating workouts over anything else. So Don't get wrapped up in your head. It's that illusion. It's like that notion of like, I gotta do more, be more. And the Queen of Wands is like, bitch, we're chilling. Like, I'm pregnant as fuck. I'm chilling on my chair. Like, I've worked hard to be here. Look at my bounty. She is a bitch of reflection and of presence with what we got. So lean into that. Oh shit. Um Five of Wands, speaking of which. And then we got the Eight of Coins reverse. We don't want to do the work. We don't want to do the work. And we don't want to do the work because doing that will force us to confront the fact that we're not really doing what we want and that we're not really where we want to be. Right? Like I brought up the Five of Wands before. In this case, we're withholding this notion of like, I don't want to put in the work because I'm trying to see the results. Like, I don't want to put in the work and not see the results. And so what this is speaking on is like, just like, you gotta move towards your whim. What is your inertia? What is your spirit saying? What are the things you're interested in? Like, I was speaking to this person and they're like, I'm tired of this job. Like, I keep feeding all these rich people, works in like a grocery store, like packing lunches for folks. I'd never even heard of this bougie ass store. It's like beyond Whole Foods or something. Anyways, he was like freaking out, having a moment, like going off about like people say I'm lazy. It's not that I don't want to work, but it's colonization, it's imperialism, it's this and that. I'm like, girl, yes, like, yes, 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 okay. But let's pause real quick. Like you got it out. I listened to you. We gave it to Mother Earth. Now let's think about what is it that we do want to be doing, right? Usually these experiences are thrust upon us to have like shitty experiences, essentially, so we can wake the fuck up and lean towards what we actually want to be doing. So, what do you want to be doing? That's the question. What do you want to be working towards? What feels like it's maybe a big undertaking, but that you're going to feel good doing that? Do that and stop thinking about the potential of conflict that may come from doing it and realizing you gotta walk a different path. We are capable. That's a scarcity mindset because if we're abundant, we're abundantly energized to be able to do a series of different things that might or might not work. But the way I like to do it is get right with you, purge all the shit that's gonna block you from not being able to see the clarity of potential things you could do, and then lean into those things and try them. This podcast, the third episode, is this my third episode? It's my third episode. I'm gonna have my fourth tomorrow. And I don't have 1 million subscribers. I don't have all the tools to make the best, flashiest like videos. I don't give a fuck. Right? Today I said, bitch, it's getting late. You made a commitment to yourself and to the universe that you were going to provide these free readings. And you were going to just put yourself out there and call people in case they want to work with you further than this. That's what I'm doing. And right, I could argue with myself and say it's not worth it. Like you're putting all this effort. Like, you're at 13:33 minutes and like, whereas the bounty is like, girl, like, stop worrying about the fruit of your labor, essentially, and do what makes you feel good. I love reading cards. I love being able to convene with the universe and spirit guides and be a bridge, be a vessel so that you can take something away. What is that thing that makes you feel like a vessel in the best way possible? Jesus, y'all get me pissed off. I'm kidding. I pissed myself off. Been there, done that. We have the Six of Swords. Oh, damn! These cards are really, really warrior, right? Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles reverse. We're really scared. Oh, we're really scared of like the Sun card upside down. We're scared of shining. We're scared of being successful. We're scared of being the stars that we are. That ass wanna cry. We keep like thinking we gotta be the bitch in the front of this grassroots organizing, protest, trying to change the fucking world. We think we gotta be this martyr that gives it all up and goes through these treacherous trials in order to be meaningful and successful. This is a lot about worth. We don't have self-worth. Like, we are struggling with this notion that we are valuable as just being and beings. And it's so disheartening. The sun card is upside down. We really are isolating ourselves from the people that can give us that fury of love and affirmation that shows us like we're good. We're gonna be okay. Like, who's your main bitch? Like, who is your other witch? Who is your community? Who's the people you can go to break out of this capitalistic notion of how to exist and how to give to the world? We are stars. Look at this. I'm gonna try to not cry. Last few cards to close us off. We got the Two of Wands. That's promising. And then we have this it's the High Priestess. Yep. The Two of Wands. It's a new beginning. And during new beginnings, things aren't fast paced, right? Beginnings call forth tripping and making mistakes and, being playful. It's giving the Fool card. Like, it's okay. It's okay to look back at what's been and say, I appreciate it for what it was, but this isn't it for me. And turn around and walk in the direction that you want to walk. You want to be an empowered baddie. You want to be this high witch, the crone, right? Like, you want to manifest that energy. You know it's inside of you. But you keep looking to the past, and it's okay. We all do this. Remember, this reading isn't about like divining the future necessarily. It's about, let's take this moment to pause, reflect, see what's coming through, and what I can do to ensure that my steps moving forward from this point till tomorrow and every day after can be promising and lead me down a path that brings me closer to myself, my spiritual gifts, and connects me to my purpose in life. How I want to move in this world, what I want to offer this world. Okay? This is actually the Empress card. She a baddie. Warrior of Cups. Damn, this is giving the Avatar. Come on, Katara. Ay! Se me fue la tarjeta hasta abajo. Let me see. Let me see what it says. Can't even read that shit. But we got the Warrior of Cups. Like, Knight of Cups reversed. We've been focusing a lot on defending ourselves, being proactive in that department, which is fine because the world be trifling, but right now is not a time to be fighting. Right now, you have to come home. It's giving King of Cups. It's giving, we should be sitting at our temple and our throne, being able to discern these things and not having to have like all this tumultuous like water, this need to prove, this need to defend. Let your defenses down. And I know that sounds wild, like, but there is a way to obviously like cross your T's and make sure you're good, but be open. If we're not open, we cannot receive what we deserve. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get this card because it's like growling at me. Don't judge me. Hi. She's a elder. I'm kidding. Hell no, bitch. I got good news. It's the Empowerment card. You see? Empowerment energy will get us the fuck up. Will get us to move in the direction we want to and need to. Okay? I just another one. Another one. Queen of Cups. It's giving Yamaja. Queen of Cups. Be in your power. Be poised. Be grounded. Because she knows that things are always there for her. She lives in constant abundance. She manipulates the abundance. Damn, I gotta tell you about that dream I had last night, but just I'll post about it tomorrow. And let me define something real quick for what's to come. Honey, what's to come, bitch? Don't spiral. I feel like something is in the air that's gonna come and like flip you upside down if you don't get your shit right. So it like I'm telling you, life has a way of just scooting us over in the right direction, and it'll scoot us harder when we don't pay attention to the day-to-day messaging that's coming through. And you gotta develop that skill. You gotta figure out what that means for you. Look for coaches, look for teachers, look for friends, look for communities that can instill these things. But this is a lifetime of development. We're never gonna get to an endpoint, but we do get to a better coasting experience when we can navigate the tides of the universe in our lives. We have the Seven of Coins too. It's leading back to this notion of work. Like, some bitches don't want to work because they're like, I don't see the purpose in this. If you're an artist, it's giving like artist energy. Like my mom says, le tienes que echar los kilos. You gotta put all that weight into the things that you want. We got the Ace of Pentacles. That's the coin. The coin is right there. We think it's not because we have been socialized to think that money only comes in particular ways, in either very, very corrupt ways, both corporate and like in the hood, or or that's it. Like or you just like slave away at these fucking 9 to 5s every fucking day doing what you can just to get by. That is not our abundance. That's not our inherent function. And these systems are in play, but we are not like, we are bigger than that. And that's where we lose, right? Like when we start concaving and thinking that these spiritual gifts, these art abilities are not the it thing. They are literally. Think about like, like the two spirit and like trans priestesses and goddesses in like Mesoamerica and all of these other indigenous cultures around the world. Like the bitches was prophetesses. Like we had it going on, and we keep associating abundance with coin in these particular ways. And yes, like all that abundance is gonna align, but like the abundance is clear and true, and fast forwards in your life even more in material ways when you are in your state of flow. And your state of flow comes from doing the things that you love and the things that you are. So get good with you. Get good with you. Damn, I think that's it. Yeah, the cartitas are done. Anyways, we're at 23 minutes, 21 seconds. I live, I love. I'm here for you all. If you want individual readings, hit me up. Stay tuned. I'm posting every week, every Sunday, trying to give you some light for the rest of the week. Get it going, get it popping, do what you got to do for yourself. Keep it up. Those of you that are moving the energy, those of you that aren't, pick it up. Do what you got to do and liberate yourself. Stop getting in your head. And remember, you're going to be dragged by the universe harder every time the more you don't listen on a day-to-day basis. So listen to your spirit, listen to your body's intuition and magic and gut. Listen to your emotions and tread lightly. Sending y'all so much love. Subscribe and like this shit if you fuck with it. Bye bye.